On your fast track to 7 Easy does it as you step outside this Tuesday morning. A hit of winter overnight, making for some slippery decks, sidewalks, and streets around the FM Metro and beyond.
Yeah, happy Halloween. The Valley Today's Zachary Wyan has been out all morning giving us a live look at our morning commute. Where are you this morning, Zachary, and how are things looking now?
Good morning, Jordan and Ashland. Right now, I am at the intersection of 52nd Avenue South and 25th Street in the south part of Fargo, where throughout the day today, I've been showing you different intersections around town, but this intersection actually has probably been the worst out of all of them that I've visited this morning. A lot of the roads here in the south part of the metro are still very much so covered in snow, and of course the ice that has been blanketing the whole metro. There has been some crews that have been out and about in the Fargo area today, clearing the roadways, but down here it looks like that has not been the case yet. Now, because of that, because of how the roads are down here in this part of town, there has been quite a bit of cars that have had troubles while going through this intersection. So that's definitely something that you will want to keep in mind today as you make your commute around town. Reporting live in Fargo is Zachary Wyan, Valley News Live.
Yeah, great reminders to stay safe this morning. It kind of popped up overnight, so if you're getting ready to head out the door, a lot to be mindful of. Thank you, Zachary.
Yeah, that's for sure. And also keeping us informed this morning on how we're going to handle the rest of our Halloween, if you can believe it is only October. Meteorologist Lisa Green joins us now with the very latest on our forecast. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning. Yeah, October, and we've had 2 snow events in less than a week's time. We're definitely dealing with some ice and snow on the roads, as we just heard. And that's going to be the factor for us for much of the day today. We are also seeing still a few flakes falling, and that's more into northwest Minnesota. Some light snow showers still going on in some of those locations. Meanwhile, in the west, we've had areas clear out. But for the most part, the system moving quickly to the southeast. Minneapolis, St. Paul seeing some snow still, but that will quickly move eastward for those folks as well. If you're heading in that direction, conditions will improve slowly as the day goes on. It is pretty icy out there, as we've been talking about. See our camera just kind of gently shaking in some wind too as we're looking out over Fargo. We're at 27 degrees in Fargo. The wind is steady at 22, and we still have gusts up to 30 miles per hour. So some windy weather, and it's a cold wind blasting in. It's 23 in Grand Forks. Devil's Lake only at 11 degrees, where we've had clearing skies there. Western parts of the viewing area experiencing those colder temperatures. Jamestown's at 15. And we also have our colder wind chills in our western viewing area. This is our wind chill map. It feels like 8 in Grand Forks. Check out Rugby. 20 below, factoring in a chilly temperature plus the wind. It feels like 20 below. Can do 9 below your wind chill. It feels like 0 in Devil's Lake and in Langdon. So again, going to want to bundle up and be prepared for some pretty chilly numbers here. It feels like 1 below 0 in Jamestown and a wind chill of 13 in Fargo and 8 in Detroit Lake. So a cold, cold way to kick off our Halloween here today. And you may just want to stay in the lab here for today with temperatures that are going to be pretty chilly outside. Looking at highs that only reach around 20 degrees to about 30 degrees or so. And that's during the afternoon. So that's your daytime highs. But for trick-or-treating time, we'll already be seeing those temperatures starting to drop more into the teens and the 20s coming up for this evening. There's going to be less wind. That's the good thing. But even a 5-mile-per-hour breeze can quickly push those wind chills down into that single-digit territory in some areas. So the bottom line is trick-or-treaters are going to want to bundle up for today and be careful out on those roads and sidewalks throughout your Halloween.
Spooky cold on our holiday. Thank you for the updates, Lisa. Let's go ahead and get a check of our travel maps. Hi, Jordan.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. It is definitely some difficult driving out there. This morning, I had to put my pickup into 4-wheel drive, not because we had a ton of snow, but it was just so icy I couldn't get any traction at those intersections and was kind of fishtailing around. But taking a look here at our whole state of North Dakota in our DOT map, you see much of it in purple. That means travel alert. You can still travel. No road is closed because of it, but you need to be careful because the situation can get pretty dicey out there. So I'm just going to zoom on in right here to the metro in Cass County. I-94 and I-29, both partially ice covered. And that continues for the entire interstate from Fargo all the way north to the Canadian border. So as we head past Hillsboro and keep on going up to Grand Forks, still talking about some icy conditions. Grand Forks right here on this side of the screen, going over to Devil's Lake on the other side. That's Highway 2 there, solid yellow line. That means we're dealing with some ice on the road there. Over a check of Minnesota, Moorhead to Wadena, actually, it looks like here this morning along Highway 10. Partial to full snow coverage. I-94, Moorhead, going all the way just to about past the Elbow Lake area, full coverage. And then look as we head up towards East Grand Forks, Crookston, Erskine, Foston, and Bagley, Highway 2 there, showing some full coverage of snow. Now, you can stay up to date with these maps all day long. Have that VNL weather app, and you can click on the road conditions and get the latest as we head through our Halloween. Ashlyn.
All right, thank you, Jordan. New this morning, no one seriously hurt, but a big reality check on those poor road conditions around the valley this morning. 2 semis, a car and a pickup colliding on I-94 last night in Wilkin County. Troopers saying that snow and ice were the major factors. 1 person injured. New this morning, investigators looking for the cause of a camper fire in Fargo early this morning. Take a look at your screen. We got the call around 3 a.m. from the 2700 block of First Avenue North. Fire causing extensive damage, you see here, to the back of this camper. One Minot woman in jail suspected of killing her boyfriend with poison. 47-year-old Ina Canoyer is now charged with murdering Stephen Riley Jr. last month. Police allege that she had financial motive to kill him. The suspect in a weekend threat at UND in Grand Forks was turned into police by his parents. That 16-year-old boy now charged with terrorizing.
Police say that he threatened people at an ATO frat party in Grand Forks with what looked like a gun early Sunday morning. They say it was a Halloween party then, and the suspect was dressed up as a rapper. The weapon turned out to be an airsoft gun. A former GOP lawmaker from Grand Forks facing federal charges of allegedly traveling to the Czech Republic from June of 2011 to November of 2016 with the intent to rape a child. A federal indictment against Ray Holmberg was unsealed yesterday. The former state senator was arrested in Grand Forks, according to the warrant. Now, the indictment also accuses him of receiving images of child sexual abuse. Holmberg served more than 45 years in the North Dakota Senate until he resigned last year.
We are just a little more than an hour away now from the release of an hour-long interview with the Fargo police officer who stopped the July 14th shooter. It's an in-depth discussion with Officer Zach Robinson. It's being released at 8 a.m. today. He's the officer who took out the shooter after 3 fellow officers and a civilian were shot. This interview was conducted by the police department.
The executive director of the North Dakota Republican Party is quitting just 10 days after taking the job. Now, the specific reason for David Roatman's resignation is not being made public, but he says he believes the best path forward for the North Dakota GOP is for him to take a different path.
Roatman was hired to replace Samantha Hawley, who resigned just last month, citing an inability to carry out the job she was hired to do. Boxer Virgil Hill, now the 48th Rough Rider Award winner in the state of North Dakota. Check it out. He was honored yesterday at the Bismarck Event Center.
Hill won 5 world titles and defended them 20 times. He retired with a pro record of 50 wins and just 7 losses. Any relation there, Ashlyn?
You know, we're all winners. It's just something in the name, let me tell you.
I thought of that right away. I was like, all right, love that last name. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, on this Halloween, make sure you're careful out there. We have some 2-hour lates running at the bottom of our screen right now, so when you head out, make sure that you're careful. Meanwhile, today's show and CBS Mornings are just about to start.
Thank you all so much for waking up and joining us on your Halloween holiday. Take care, everybody. My name's Ashlyn Hill.
And I'm Jordan Schreier. Have a great day.